don't think it's going to stop anytime soon either. So this is only going to get worse throughout the night.
On February 22nd, 2026, the blizzard of 2026, one of the 10 largest snowstorms in New York and the tri-state area's history, brought more than 2 feet of snow and winds of up to 135 kilometers per hour, affecting large parts of the tri-state area. The storm caused more than 1,000 flight cancellations and nearly 12,600 customers to experience power outages. The severe blizzard, accompanied by strong winds and heavy snowfall, with an average of about 2 feet 60 centimeters, began on Saturday afternoon and gradually intensified and continued until Monday afternoon. The boroughs that were most affected in New York included Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. Among these areas, Staten Island experienced one of the most severe conditions, with a rainfall of about 14 inches, 35.6 centimeters. The heavy snowfall and strong winds caused restrictions and bans on road traffic and disrupted ground and air transportation. The mayor of New York declared non-essential travel and urged citizens to avoid unnecessary travel for 2 nights after the storm began.
To where we are just less than a month ago. This one is even worse, and it will extend till tomorrow. And we have a curfew now. By 9 o'clock, no more cars allowed in the streets.
Central Park, located in the borough of Manhattan, received about 19.7 inches 50 centimeters of snow, which was the heaviest for Midtown Manhattan, causing severe travel restrictions, school closures, and transportation disruptions. Authorities temporarily closed several bridges and tunnels connecting Manhattan to Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and New Jersey, and several highways were closed to traffic. These included I-278, I-495, I-678. Non-essential traffic was banned on these routes. In Queens, LaGuardia Airport, which received 22.2 inches 56 centimeters of snow, and John F. Kennedy Airport, which received about 19.7 inches 50 centimeters, experienced heavy snowfall, causing hundreds of flight cancellations and widespread disruption to domestic flights. Many flights were cancelled or delayed at Newark, JFK, and LaGuardia airports. In total, more than 7,400 flights were cancelled across the Northeast. More than 5,000 flights were reportedly cancelled in the New York area alone.
This is the blizzard. This was just shoveled, well, with a snowblower about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes, and it's piling up.
Yeah, it's bad.
This shit's crazy.
The storm was a severe nor'easter bomb cyclone with winds of 40 to 70 miles per hour, causing blizzard conditions on the coast and in open areas. In New York, New Jersey, and Long Island, the storm caused power outages, with nearly 12,600 people without power. In addition to road closures and traffic congestion, schools were closed in New York City. During the severe snowstorm of 22, due to extremely slippery roads and reduced visibility, numerous accidents occurred in various parts of New York City, including Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, and hundreds of cars were stuck in the snow on city roads and highways around New York, Long Island, and northern New Jersey, requiring rescue in some cases. At the same time, a large number of shops and commercial centers in central New York were temporarily closed, and economic activity was severely reduced. Government offices and many private offices were closed in New York, and in parts of New Jersey and Connecticut, closings or reduced working hours were also implemented. Also, in areas such as Staten Island, Long Island, and northern New Jersey, due to the heavy snow, damage was caused to homes and buildings, and in some cases, parts of the roofs were damaged or collapsed.
Please stay home. Power's out in a lot of areas here in Ocean County. The state's out here plowing, but these conditions are bad. Visibility is low.
The main cause of the heavy snowfall in the blizzard of 2026 was the formation of a very strong low-pressure system called a nor'easter that formed on the east coast of the United States. This system strengthened when very cold polar air from Canada collided with warm, moist air from the Atlantic Ocean. The sharp temperature difference caused the air to rise rapidly, forming thick clouds and very heavy snowfall. At the same time, the low pressure in the center of the storm caused very strong winds that turned the snow into blizzards and severely reduced horizontal visibility. This combination of cold air plus high humidity plus low pressure was the main cause of the high rainfall and wind intensity in this storm.
I on a bicycle, that's crazy. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it looks bright out. Looks like daylight still.
New York City officials declared a state of emergency and restricted non-essential traffic on roads, bridges, and tunnels. Emergency crews and snowplows worked tirelessly to clear the streets of snow and ice, clearing vehicles stuck in the roadways. Homeless people were moved to shelters, and schools and offices were closed to reduce traffic. The mayor and officials urged residents to stay home, use public transportation only when necessary, and check their heating and power. These measures helped maintain access to major routes and emergency services, while reducing the risks of unnecessary travel.
That's Township. Heavy snow, windy conditions. As you can see, I just drove through and there's about 4 inches of snow already on the ground. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon either, so this is only going to get worse throughout the night.